And in chapter 11, Alakha number 4, it tells us, aside from being from the house of David, and one who diligently contemplates the Torah and observes the mitzvot, meaning he has to be religious, extremely religious, someone that's very, very committed to learning Torah, Talmid Chacham. He has to observe the mitzvot. He can't be reformed, can't be conservative, can't be modern, can't be anything but the Torah says. He has to follow Torah. He has to be the Moshe Rabbeinu of the generation. Doesn't say he has to be famous. Doesn't say he has to have a YouTube channel. Doesn't say he has to be 20 feet tall. No, it says that he has to be from the house of David, contemplate the Torah and observe the mitzvot as prescribed by the written law and the oral law, just like David HaMelech, his ancestor, did. And this Mashiach, says the Rambam, has to do kiruv. He compels all of Israel to walk in the way of the Torah and to rectify the breaches in its observance and fights the wars of God. Then we may consider with assurance that he's Mashiach. Meaning that in order for one to even qualify as someone that could be Mashiach, it's not enough that he studies a lot of Torah, even if he knows the whole Torah, or... No. It's not enough that he's from the house of David. It's not enough that he's... No. He has to help people do tshuva. He has to fight the wars of God. But the wars of God, as the Torah itself is called, the book of wars. What is the wars of God? The wars of God are the spiritual wars. And in order for one to fight the spiritual wars, that means that he must have Yirat Shamayim. He must have fear of God. Why? Because if you are afraid of what people are going to say, if you're afraid of whether you're going to be popular or unpopular, if you're afraid that they may invite you or not or disinvite you, then you don't have fear of God. You have fear of people. You have fear of public opinion. You have fear of popularity. You have fear of bank accounts. You have fear of donations. But if a person fears God, that means that when he sees that there are breaches, just like the Rambam says, that Am Yisrael is violating the Torah, that is doing something wrong, whether it's corrupt businesses or corrupt ideology or whatever it is, he's going to fight to get people to do tshuva and spread the truth no matter what price it comes at. So first we know that, as Rav Wasserman quotes the Rambam, that in order for one to be a leader, to be in a position of authority, according to the Torah, they must have fear of God. They must have fear of God. And for those that are constantly thinking about Mashiach, if the rabbi or leader or whatever you are assuming someone is fit to be Mashiach does not have Yirat Shamayim, you could already know with absolute certainty that they're not Mashiach, and they're not fit to be Mashiach. They're not even fit to be a leader of 10 school children, because fear of God is the absolute requirement of any position of authority.